Hang on, I've got to play the video. Am I? Yeah, you can hear me talking. I'm just going to leave the volume down a bit, just in case it's suddenly like very loud. I was gonna yell at something, but I was like, no. Hang on, I can hardly see the desktop audio move. Just wait for the game to come on. Oh, the desktop audio is not even. Oh, it's hardly there. That's fine. Well, not that it matters too much, but oh yeah, I just got Pokemon Infinite Fusion going because like I've been playing it again today, like just to look like this recording session, like I don't know, just I ain't played it in a while. I watch people play the game on like YouTube and everything, and they'll do like certain Pokemon only challenge or dog fusion challenge, and although I like to see people do a Nuzlocke, I can't remember if I've watched one yet. I think I tried to watch one, but the series was incomplete and it was like crummy video anyway, so who cares. Then I don't know. Oh yeah, when I saw this, that sprite, I was like, no, they're gonna sexified bloody Lopunny and Raichu. Ah, crap. I actually want to make like a desexualized version of that sprite, just to reduce the thickness of it. Just no thick allowed, because people that like thick are thick. There we go. Especially if it's on the non-human like character. Then at this point, yeah, I resetted the game, but I had to X out of it and get back into it. But then it turns out it was a bad decision because I should have done that in the first place, and because I wanted the Pikachu to have a Thunderbolt before evolving, but I looked up online, and I think they're going with like a later generation like moveset, or like level up moveset, and Pikachu wouldn't learn what's it called, Thunderbolt to like level 40 something. It's like no. Then I looked up Raichu's movesets, and it can learn Thunderbolt through the move reminder. So I thought, you know what, just go for it. Okay, yeah, it's there, I see it. And then I re-evolved it, kept it. So at some point I'm going to de-thickify it. Because you can actually like make your own sprites for this game. And all the like custom, there's custom sprites, like the ones that don't look pixelated, well, meaning like you can see like it's just like, do you know what, like if you're on your phone or something and you look at a bit of pixel art or something and you try to zoom in to see the pixels, but then it all becomes blurry. It's like that when it's like sized up, instead of just like sizing up the pixels themselves, it's like just blows it up and then not like do the nearest neighbour settings. No, it's really rubbish. And I'm just doing some cross stitching, just like finalising this Cleffa sprite patch. Just a little Cleffa, and it's a little Minger. Don't know why. Well, but then again, I have to do every Pokemon eventually, but I don't know. Like since I kind of found out that like it's like the embroidery patches just get less attention than like framed pieces. It's crazy. So what I'm just doing is just get it out of the way. It's been sitting on my desk for ages. Might as well just take photos of it when it's done and just put it up for cheap, I guess. But this one's gonna go like when it's going on Etsy, it's going on the side shop. So, because what I've done with my main Etsy shop is that I've set the listings to expire and not automatically renew. So then I can just take the listings down and just copy and paste the info onto the side shop and just sorted out there, then let's do it like that really. Actually, there was another like listing I was meant to put up, but I forgot because the Ho-Oh one is gonna expire soon. And then once that expires, I'll put that up. But it's like, what else was there? I don't remember. Then, sorry, I've been still a bit phlegmy. Like, I've not done live streaming because, like, my throat's just been like sore and stuff, and I've just been like, like that. But now I'm just clearing my throat a lot. That's all I'm doing right now. So I don't know, annoying. I do want to get back to doing cross stitching again. But it's like, oh yeah, because I have been on and off with the Guide Rose cross stitch. I think I'm making good progress, but oh man, I really regret making it on a 28 count Ida. I seriously regret it. Oh man, I hate it. It sucks, bro. It's too small and finicky. Because like with like these bigger pieces, like it's just as well. Because like with the fabric, how it weaves, like the thread kind of moves around a bit as well. So it's really annoying. And plus, I have to be like proper pinpoint precise with where I stick the needle through. So it's just really annoying. Bro, why? Why do you like this? So I've made the call to Art Club, but someone unfamiliar with me picked up the phone, so it's a bit of a pain. I was hoping to go in and collect the artwork myself, like going through the folders and everything, but he said that they'll go through the folders and then what's it? Just like kind of find the artwork for me. Like the main keyword I said was like the Ollie Mers fan art, because I think I was probably like the most prominent Ollie Mers fan during my time there. Like, cause I remember making this like invitation for Ollie Mers, like to send to him at some point to ask him to come here, like no, to go to Art Club and like meet and greet, but that idea never came through. So, not that I don't really care to. I'm growing disinterested about celebrities. I don't care anymore. So I don't have any like regrets about it. And plus, like, yeah, I was like a lesser extreme K-pop fan when it came to Ollie Mers. So, no, maybe it was for the best, to be honest. Who knows? Who cares? Not me. I don't care. You care. Yeah, my thread's like nearly running out. I'm only like done like the top of the head and the ear. Like, wow. I do want to get round to making an embroidery patch of Rustina to put onto my pink. Oh, there's my. I was like, where's my pink hat? I haven't seen it for ages, and yeah, I saw it. It's on top of the railings for the curtains. And yeah, what? Oh yeah, because I finished work early. Finished work early yesterday. I was like, it's like a. Oh yeah, when I saw this conversation on this bit of the game, like when I talked to that guy, and he says he called me MK11 because that's what my computer is called, and then he thinks that that's my name. No, it's the name of my computer. You're calling me by my computer's name, and the reason why it's called MK11 was because back in 2016, which is long before, about 3 years before MK11 was announced, I was like, just thinking about like, oh yeah, I can't wait for MK11. So that's what I call my computer. Because MKX was the latest game at the time. And yeah, so I just called it MK11 because I felt like it. Oh, what was I saying? So, oh yeah, so they said that they let me go earlier because they wanted to like save on hours because it's like the dead part of January. Like hardly any customers are like coming in because of like being skint from the January sales. And well, I had an achy back, so I was like, yeah, I'll just go home. I'm knackered. Oh yeah, but when I was like getting ready to like finish off my shift, like Ayu said that he was going to take over for me, and then I was like scrubbing the sink, just getting the thing through the machine, and then I had my music playing, mind you, so I was like listening, probably I think it was Robbie Williams, and then Ayush behind me like turned on his music, was absolutely blasting it, and like while my music was still playing, I didn't even think about turning it off at that point. It's like, dude, you can't wait for me to leave or something. Jeez. Oh my gosh, big bush. That's all I can say, really. Then I had to get the long bus home because like the normal bus wasn't. I just missed it, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I had to go to the next bus stop. Thankfully, I only had to wait like 10 seconds, and then the bus showed up. So, I'm glad I didn't hesitate because I'd rather just take the long bus home and just know that I'm going somewhere, heading home, than to stand in the same spot for 20 minutes. No, thank you. Rather just bear with the long journey. And then when I got off the bus stop, got off at the bus stop, and I saw this kid, like he was pushing this trolley, and it's like, yeah, you stole that, mate. You stole that from the local shop down the road. Like I recognised it, and it's like, dude, you're just a thief. Like you're going hell for that, mate. I don't know. I can't stand people that just steal things that they're not bolted to the floor. Like, what do you expect to gain from like money? That's what they get. That's what they hope to gain. That's all. And yeah, it's just like degenerate little kid who's going to grow up to be a fine model citizen of the city. He's just basically gonna get a knighthood, you know. Oh yeah, when this happened in the game, I was like, what? Am I triggering a ghost event or something? It kind of creeped me out a little bit. And I left and entered, and turns out it's a Pokemon smuggling ring. Oh yeah, then it froze down. I was like, no, it's just Pokemon smuggling. Team Rocket, bruv. Then I just had my dinner. Then I did something on the computer. That's all I can remember. Now I've been making progress on the Girona manga. I kind of modify the story a little bit, just to, because I want to end the part where Paul's like harvesting the fruits. Because like it's getting a bit boring now. It's going on for too long. Just get to the next bit. So, so I'm just trying to wrap that bit up, and then get to the part with the market. Then he's like pretending to be a mystical being, but all he is just selling gemstones like he identified, and then just being like, oh yes, this has like magical properties to bring more luck and all that. Because he knows it can net him a bit of money. and that's all he cares. He doesn't care about like spirituality and all that noise. He just cares about the dosh. And then he sells the drip berries to because like they're rare fruit, so he gets a pretty penny for those. But then he loses half his harvest, like because he nearly falls over, but then he drops the fruits out of his bag, and then they just splat on the floor because they're like very fragile and easily broken. Broken? I don't know. Red. It's like spoiled, but they're not spoiling. Like they're rotting away. It's just they pop, and then all the like the juices just go like that. It just splashes like it's a water balloon. And yeah, and then so then his family, like, because once the drip berries like sell out, it slows down, and so he's only got like the gemstones like available, and then his family comes along and is like, oh, I've heard there's drip berries being sold here, but it looks like we're too late, but Paul set one aside just for him, and then he's like, I've got one more right here. Here you go. Oh, thank you. And gets the money. Then when he meets up with the family, like Alexander's like, hey, you said you'll be here. Like, what gives? Then it's like, oh, you should have. I was looking around. But not that exact. He will get in trouble for saying, like, shut up to his parents. But then when they get home, Alexander preps the drip berry to be harvested of the juices, but then he accidentally pops it, and then all the juices just go everywhere, and only like a bit of it like was collected. So then he gives the juice to Paul and Jera, which are like the kids of the family. But then Paul's like, I don't care about this much of juice. Here you go, Jerry. Here's my portion. Oh, thanks, Paul. And because like the point of it is like Paul has a crap day. Like he's just there like everything's going wrong, and I'm in a crap mood. But at the end, he gets shown a bit of kindness. Like Alex could have just had that juice to himself, but then he's like, nah, I'll let my little boys have the juice instead. But then. So then he's showing the kindness, but then he gives that kindness to his little brother instead. Mainly because like he just doesn't want that little juice. But it's like, I don't know, it's like a rare display of kindness from him. So that's like the point of the story. Is like even though he can have a crap day and he has like that little silver lining, he'll give that silver lining to someone else. Mainly because he's his little brother, so that's what the point of the story would be. Now, I've got to remember to put shonen on at some point on the I put the cover or the back, because like I think the cover, because then people will know like it's like a manga for boys. Like, well, for males, like, and the tomboys that like shonen and stuff can like look at it and be like, oh, it's shonen, oh, it's cool. It's not like boring girly stuff. Then I just remembered, like, I was watching YouTube videos, and like there was this like one channel like that reviews like mangas and stuff, and he says that he's a shoujo manga fan. It's like, oh, red flag, because shoujo's the female oriented media. Like any guy that is into anything that's geared towards women, red flag, immediate. Like he's either he is a perv. That's what it is. Like he's a pervert towards women. and just has absolutely zero backbone. Because oh, I like my like soft, touchy feely nonsense. Oh my gosh, am I being a pick me girl right now? Like, I'm not like the other girls. But it's just like women's media is all just boring gobbledygook. It's all just like feeling like what's the word? Nonsense. It was just like masturbatory crap. Like, oh, I'm so great, I'm so grand, I'm so flawless. Everyone else is what's wrong. Oh, and at this point I was a bit lost on what to do. But I eventually figure it out. But yeah, I think if I was to write show, like when it comes to like the female characters, I will have to like be categorized. Actually, no, there's one that I'm not sure what to categorize it as, because it's about my character Jo, like J-O, so it's a female character. She gets like dragged into this like dark realm, and then like Mandarin tries to torment her because like he thinks she's a bad girl, and then I nearly said bad person, but he's like, no, it's like tired of all this gender neutral nonsense. But then it's like at the end, like he sees that she's actually quite nice and not worthy of torment. So then but yeah, because it's like about like horror, well, not horror, it's like a thriller more like. It's like, what would I categorize that as? Like shoujo or shonen? Like who would find that more like? I think it might be best to put it in shoujo because like Jo being a female character and all, and she's not like a big tough woman like Delia or anything. She's just like a teenage girl. And I guess because like she's like young, she can't really fight, and then it's it'll be less action orientated as well. And it's more about like staying emotionally strong in the emotionally draining realm. Although I need to think of a name for the realm, or even like what kind, like what's the nature of this place? Because there's like at the end of the ordeal, she wakes up on the street. Hang on a sec. And it turns out she was surrounded by police because like they thought they checked her body, and it turns out that she was dead during the whole ordeal. And then when she wakes up, like Alexander's like just there like, whoa, oh my god, I thought you were dead. Hey, no wait, you were dead, you had no pulse, like that. And but then she's just like, oh no, I'm fine, look, see, I'm fine, and she just quickly tries to go home before anything happens, or I get a lot of attention. And yeah, because like, hang on, there we go. Mandarin, like, I think I made him up back in like 2009 or 10, like when I was in school. And then he was in like character limbo for so long, because he was part of the Misty Pets, like Pokemon ripoff story I was doing, and because like his part of the story was like tormenting like me and like the gang, so that's where I got the idea from, and I just barely remember it. I don't know if I wrote down any notes about it or something. So then I thought that I can like bring him into Girona, so then he can be used again. Because it's like he's just been like neglected for how long? Oh, then I gave him a new name because his old name was Darky, and it's like I don't have to explain why that is bad. Even though it's meant to sound cute, it's like oh, you're Darky, oh my god, so cute. Even though he's quite the well, yeah, he's a dangerous little creature, but oh, he was so cute. Or at least until he grows up. Because when I found that concept of the like the ghoulish creature, because I think that was meant to be like Mandarin when he's like in like a horror form. But it's like that could be like the adult forms of his species. Oh yeah, his species name. I swear I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't remember. I'll have to dig it up at some point. And yeah, just like do some notes on the story, like what happens and what the arcs are, the high point and low point. Like how does Mandarin like come to stop tormenting Joe? Because well, Joe's like really kind and she likes animals and wants to like just treat them nicely and just be kind to animals, and that includes Mandarin as well. So that could be play into it, and yeah, I need to write more stories because after Paul's story, it will then be Lee's story to, because then her book will be the first shoujo book. Because I'm kind of struggling with her story because I want to like kind of show how her, Fiona and Kate become friends, because it's like I've never established how they became friends in the first place. So I need to think of something, because like with Fiona, she's a bit catty. She's like a bit judgmental towards other women, and then that includes Lee, who she sees as like a poser. Like, oh, she wants to like she thinks she's gonna be an adult with us. Like, who do you think you're kidding, Lee? But then, like over the course of the story, she eventually like just starts being mean to her. But then it's like, how would that even happen? And how would that happen in like a short amount of time? And then I can as well like establish how Fiona keeps teasing Reese by saying hello to him, and then he's just there like being all like a little shy boy, and just like getting all nervous because like, oh, a pretty woman just talked to me. And then she just laughs at him because she knows that happens, and she just says hello anyways. Just to watch him just react like that. Then Reese needs a story as well. Because there's Dolphin Rock Island, or Dolphin Rock Coast. Dolphin Rock Island. That one kind of rolls off the tongue a bit easier. And then he goes there and sees Default. Because like hybrid animals in the Drona Kingdom are like really rare like occurrences, and people are still trying to figure out how it even happened in the first place. So, but like maybe like Reese would want to take it in or take her in because it's a female, and then just like study her. But it's like, nah, just leave her out in the wild. Like, she's happier here. And hang on, let me just have a quick drink. Then after Lee's story, it would then be in, like Road's second issue. So then it's like shows like characters that have multiple issues will then like, because like the first ever Girona manga is Road issue 1, then Girona's second issue is Rustler issue 1, number 3 is Beagle issue 1, and the 4th one is Paul 1, and Girona 5 will be Lee 1, and then Girona 6 will be Road 2. So that's like, although what I haven't thought of 7 yet. I haven't even like did progress of issue 5 yet. Cause it's kind of hard to just like do like Girona issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because then it's not really like, it's a bit too broad of like a numbering system. Like having like the character 1, 2, 3 shows like if people want like certain characters, like, oh, I like this character stories, I want to read his or hers, and so that's like the idea behind it. Then I can see like which character gets the most stories and gets a bit of the like favoritism. Come on, bloody thread stuck. And oh yeah, then there's Twinkle Pets as well. I've found out more of Girona than I have Twinkle Pets. Because what's going to happen in the next issue? I've not even thought of it. I've thought of the last issue, which like does like a grand reveal, and then the bad guys like just kind of like stop with their plans. Then like the the series will just kind of stop there for a bit, and then I want to work on Hartronima afterwards and get that done and dusted. I'm just going to do that as like one big book, but divide it into chapters. So, but then how am I supposed to? I think I'll do like the intro. I'll do like an intro as well, like showing like the mission briefing. I'll upload that online for free. Then the start of the story, like when Hartronima starts his mission, will then be like, although I will include like the mission briefing in the book to obviously not confuse people. Then yeah, then the rest will be there, and just include like a couple free pages just to like entice people as well. And then they'll like talk about the current mission at that point of the story. Then people will be like, oh, that sounds interesting. Like this mission and then this mission. Okay, let's see what the details are on all that noise. So then I think it's like a good way of just like previewing the book to people. Because Amazon does that as well. They'll let you see the book online for free, or like see previews of it. But I swear sometimes they upload the whole thing. But I don't know, it's been a long time since I used Amazon. Oh, but I've been given an Amazon gift card though, so yippee! Well, I might as well just, I don't need anything though, nothing is needed right now. Just keep an eye on this thread. I don't know what to do. What should I get off Amazon? Yeah, like I said, I don't need anything. So what could I get? And I'm not like giving the oh, what's it called? The voucher eggs. That was from my granddad, so not gonna be a douche. Because only douches don't respect presents they get from family members and, well, just presents in general. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, the video is not like looping in the same spot. It's just, I was looking up online and I was thinking, wait, shouldn't I just like let everyone see the screen so I know what I'm doing? But I eventually get round to it. I eventually think of the idea, so just ignore it for now. Just go get yourself a cup of water until it comes back. But then you won't hear me talk. Good. I think the listener smells bad. Oh, I'm so mean. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to do an apology video for that one. Why do I feel like I've heard about like an apology video? I can't stand apology videos. They're so like, what's the word, like artificial. Like they're just like, oh, I'm sorry for what I've done. I've been thinking about it. I regret it. I will do some sensitivity training. I will like self-flagellate myself and self-flagellate myself as I'm doing this. I hope that you can forgive me. Oh, that's when I'm trying to figure out when Pikachu lands Thunderbolt. Level 42. I swear it's going for the higher levels now. Stupid, stupid. Stupid thing. Stupid and ugly. What else has happened lately? Oh yeah, I had a weird dream this morning. I had a weird dream when I was like watching this like video compilation on YouTube of like death scenes of Phoenix Wright, and it's like this made up game where he can die for some reason. It was like different like ways he was dying, and I don't really remember the details anymore. But the one I remember the most was like the very end of the dream, where there was this like giant puddle outside my house, like on the street outside my house, and it was like a small pond. And then this policewoman was like investigating like Phoenix's body, like just floating in the water, and she was like just trying to like figure out what happened, how did he get there, who did it, and she was like bending over like to get a close look, and then probably like in 2 frames, like Phoenix grabbed her and then pulled her under the water, and both of them disappeared, and it happened so fast, and it shocked me. And then like I think the woman screamed as well to like make it like scarier, and yeah, you just see like the small pond was just like empty, and then at that point I woke up and I was like, oh, well, but what if like there was like bubbling in the water and then it stops, and or what if it turns red and then an arm comes up and is like evil laughter, and shut up mind, I woke up, it's just a dream. It was like that. And it was a bit creepy, because it's like in the game, like the like dream game, it was like Phoenix was a bad guy or something, or like some sort of anti-hero. Yeah, it was really weird. He is not an anti-hero, he is a good guy, and he does not die. Although I guess it's technically possible to make him die, because in what's it, Spirit of Justice, the judge says that if you don't prove the client innocent, like him and the client will get sentenced to death. So if you fail the court case, then technically you can kill Phoenix. That's a bit morbid if you think about it. Darn it. What else has happened? I don't know, it just feels like it's been a quiet week. Like nothing really has happened. I went out today to go and do some shopping. I didn't want to go out because I had to go get some cans to top up the stash. But it's like, oh, I hate carrying it. It's so heavy. Even though it's in the trolley, but it's just the way that I have to walk to not keep kicking my trolley and tripping up on it. It's a nightmare. I hate it. Scratch. Oh, I made the little burp. Like one of those like inhale burps. Yeah, it just seems. I think the most like. Oh, damn it, my phone's too far away. I don't care. I've ordered some bookends, so then I can finally stand up the books on the top of my shelf. Then I can finally like pick up a comic and just read it. Just read a comic or something. Just do something out different. I want to get more Bleach mangas. I've noticed some differences from like there's actually quite a lot of like differences. There's like a major difference is like with Renji's past when he was in the Soul Reaper Academy with Izuru and Momo. Like in the manga, they were training to do Konsos, which is when they send souls into the Soul Society. But in the anime, they were training to kill dummy hollows. And it's like, why would they change something like that? So maybe because when they were like doing the hollow dummy training, like it was more action packed compared to like the Konso training. I know, and I guess they kind of made like a convenient thing, like when they said that the dummy hollows can often attract the real thing. So, because at that point, like both in the manga and anime, some giant hollows come along and like kill a couple Soul Reapers. And oh yeah, and Hisagi's part of that flashback as well. And it shows like how he got the scars on his face, and he got attacked by a hollow and like apparently like kind of removed like some of his eyebrow hairs. And yeah, and then Renji, Momo, and Izuru come along to save him because he was like clearly outmatched. But then all four of them were outmatched by the hollows, and then Captain Aizen had to come along to neutralize the hollows. Even it turns out he was the one that was responsible for creating them in the first place. And like some other like hollows that have caused heartbreak for Soul Reapers, like when Rukia, like her lieutenant at the time, he lost his Zanpakuto toe to a hollow because it's like part of Aizen's experiment to try and manipulate hollows into Soul Reapers. But like all of the experimentation has failed. And like lore dumps and all that, you know. I'm on fire with this. I could probably do like another patch as well. If I've got another one that needs to be done, I don't know. Pardon me. I was just doing a little burp. Oh, damn it. I've got to eat some of the chocolate I've set aside. Where's the thread gone? Did I drop it or something? Oh, here it is. Well, I've hoovered up my room as well, so there's that. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I was watching the Bound series of Bleach, and it's something that I never really, I kind of noticed back in the day, but now I'm like really aware of the this major flaw that the Bound series has. I don't know, shut. Just putting the thread through. Ah, shoot. So it's like the visual quality of the Bounce series is it's really low. Like some of the characters, oh yeah, this major like mistake is that Ichigo has like crooked eyes in like, but I saw that pointed out online, and it's like, what? Like, was it rushed or something? And it's like the characters can look a bit different as well or something. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I never really thought about it back then, but now I just can't unsee it. Like, so, yeah, sometimes the characters are drawn a bit weird. And it just seems a bit rushed, to be honest. But, I don't know. But it's still, like, hang on, what's... There's four fillers, I think, because you got the Bounce, like, series 4 and 5. Then there's the Princess one, which is number 9. Or is it number 10? That's one of them. Wait, so that's 2. Then there's the Zanpakuto one, which is objectively the best filler, which is 3. Then there's the Invading Army arc, which is 4. So yeah, there's 4 fillers. If I was to rank them, the Princess one will be the least favourite. Because it's like... I don't know, even I find that a little bit boring. Then there's the... I would rank the Invading Army to be the third one. Because I don't like the character. I don't remember her name. It's not Senna. That's the movie character. Gosh, I don't even remember her name. But it's I just don't resonate. She doesn't feel like an actual character. She just feels there. So I don't care much about her. Oh yeah, then there's the Bounce series, which is second best, and then the Zanpakuto one, which is first best. Because oh yeah, there's like something about the Zanpakuto like characters that I want to tell my friend about. Because like I know that not Koto no Kawaii. No, I don't even know. Kotso go Uwari? Well, basically, it's Shunsui's some like his Zanpakuto spirit, which are 2 people. Well, it's like a woman and a girl. Being like obviously a big titty anime woman. But the little girl's like a little like ninja looking character. And then it turns out, because he has like 2 Zanpakuto swords when it's manifested, it's like it turns out in the Quincy arc, the smaller sword belongs to his lieutenant Nanao, because like she's never seen with her Zanpakuto, but it turns out that Shunsui was like holding onto it for her and just like kind of using it as his Zanpakuto. So I want my friend to see that, because it in the manga, from what I remember, it shows like the Zanpakuto spirit, the little girl, and then she was like standing beside Nanao. And I can't wait for my friend to see that. And then when I was talking with my friend, like after like her horse passed away on Monday, it's like I was saying that like there's a couple bits that I'm not looking forward to. So there's like some bad news on the. Oh yeah, but what? Wait a second. Wasn't in the trailer for the for the Bleach series? I swear there was like an adult Toshiro Hitsugaya, because like he's like the kid character that like people they keep talking to him like a kid, but it turns out that's just his kid form, and when he powers up proper he turns into an adult, and then all the like Rule 34 artists rejoice. And it's like, I want my friend to see that, but I swear it was in the trailer. But she's not said anything. I swear, she should have said something. But then that means they would have had like 2 or 3 like worth animation. But it's because like they keep releasing it in like parts of like 13 episodes. Where did they get that picture from? Was that just there to promote the and where did the like when Ichigo gets a good tension, like when did that like happen? What I need to do is watch the trailer again, then pinpoint like when each scene happens, so I know what's like in the anime. I won't point out the trailer to her, because then like if it turns out the adult Toshiro is there, then spoiler alert, he has an adult form. Because like in the manga, she only read up to the part where Sasakibe was killed. And I think maybe when Yamamoto was killed as well. Oh yeah, because it's such a shame about Sasakibe, because he was like the Meg Griffin of like the Soul Society. Like people kept making fun of that as well. Like, another character that's like Meg Griffin is Omaida, where was it Omaida? No, they say Omaida in the anime. I don't care. Like he gets clowned on by his captain all the time, and he's treated as useless and stuff like that. He is a whiner though. But then he gets to shine in the anime because he had to try and help protect his captain. And then his little sister, and then you actually see him be a big brother, because like his little sister was lost after the Soul Society was invaded by the Quinces, and then you see her like all like sad and lost, and Omaida's there like, don't worry, I'll help. I'm not leaving you behind because I'm being mean. I have to go and help the Soul Society. I gotta help everyone. And you get to see him be a good character, and but not but Sasakibe gets like a flashback though, where he gets his Bonkai for the first time, and it's like then you see Yamamoto. It's like, I wouldn't say like he's young. It's more of like he's young, because in the anime he's like a old man with like a bald head and a long grey beard. But in the flashback, he just had like a shorter, darker beard and a bit of hair on his head. God blimey, my throat's getting dry. Oh, I actually got 2 pixels till I finish, and I'll just cut it out later when I feel like it. Yeah, that'll take like a couple minutes. Just like stick on a stupid YouTube video and then I'm done. Oh yeah, I just remembered, like when I was doing some like amiibo cards for my collection, I was making I made one for Liam, and then I was testing out the like the amiibo. Then I was playing a match, and I had this this live stream on of this like bot hunting shop. Oh dear me, I can't stop coughing. Hunting shiny Pokemon, and then near the end of the match, I noticed that the game was saving on the live stream, and then I checked the time of the phase, and I was like, it just found Shiner, and it's like, I missed it. I missed the bloody live Shiner. That's not fair. And so, because I have the live stream on sometimes just to try and just see a live Shiner, but no, you're not going to see a live Shiner. So that kind of annoyed me a bit. So I just remembered something else as well. Something I've been thinking about a lot. Like, I don't know if religion is for me or not, because what I want for my life is just to live my best life, being the best person I can be, and and I'm like, what's the word? I have enough wisdom in life to know what's good and bad. I don't need like a religious book to tell me what is good and what is bad. And I do believe in like you know, it's inevitable that people will commit sin. Like people just, you know, feeling a little bit lustful for someone, or wanting to look at porn, or wanting to just kind of, actually no, theft is wrong altogether. Don't ever do it. Or just want to be a little bit lazy. You know, just like something that doesn't like hurt people, like those type of sins. Like, I don't think they're inherently wrong in any way. Because you know, like no one's gonna die over just being like just wanting to lounge around on a Monday. No one's gonna like suffer a heart attack or something. And yeah, I don't believe that stuff like porn, if it involves unless it involves real people, or like self-pleasure is inherently wrong, because like people say like self-pleasuring has its health benefits when done in moderation, not like you're doing it every second of every minute of every like that. It's only when you're addicted to it is a problem, or like you do it so often that it starts to cause problems. Like, how do I phrase it? Because I feel like I'm not making much sense. And I'm getting distracted. My mind's wandering. There, come back. Yeah, I don't believe it's harmful. Because it's like, again, you're not like... It's like with alcohol. I really wish that would just disappear off the planet as well as every other drug. But it's like, if you just drink the right amount of units recommended by health professionals, you're not going to drop dead like in a few years. Like if you just kept drinking and drinking and drinking, yeah, that's a problem. It's like as well, like just a little bit of self-indulgence. Like if you just eat like a chocolate bar every now and then, you're not going to die. It's like that sort of thing. Like I just don't like the 2D thinking of religion. And then when I was questioning myself about it, I then saw a video about Satanism, and it just watching that just makes me want to crawl back to God. And it's like, no, I am definitely not that type of, that's the extreme I'm against. Like when people, because they keep talking about like what's the word? I can't remember the word they used. It was like wanting, like they say they want to do their own thing, but the problem is what you want to do is not necessarily what is good for you, because these type of people, they want to like just tattoo themselves all over their bodies, or like get tons of piercings, like do like taboo things and like pretend it's okay, and try to normalize like queerness and stuff. It's Like that's definitely something I'm against. Like people should moderate their bad traits. Like I have like my like judgmentals. Like I get like when I'm like with my co-workers, like they annoy the absolute crap out of me. I just want to yell at them. I just want to just like throw the plates at their faces and say, "Stack it right, you absolute twats." But obviously, I'm not going to do that for real, because then I'll lose my social points. No, my social credits, Sarah. And at this point in the game, I realise what I need to do. Quite a bit. Because, yeah, so definitely not a Satanist, that's for sure. Definitely don't support him. Pardon me. Yeah, it's just stuff like that. It's like, it's what happens when you're so self-indulgent and you're so narrow-minded. Because like, not only is even if you want to argue like not like if it's a sin or not, because like these people, like they're claiming that they don't worship the devil. We don't actually worship the devil. We're just saying that to get back at religious people, and they keep saying like they're just getting back at like oppressive religion. I don't see them tearing up a Quran or reading out like oppressive lines of saying that women, like a woman's word is worth half of a man, or just a woman is worth half of a man, and men are allowed to beat their wives and have multiple wives, and men are allowed to marry little girls as long as they had their period by then, and stuff like that. Oh, but we're not going to cry about that because we don't want to get cancelled. Oh no, I mean that's not even bad, because that's the Quran, not the Holy Bible. I can't stand it. I just want to get a Quran, tear it up in front of their faces, and just watch how they react. But what I want to do is like put like a Holy Bible cover on it, and then I'll be like, "Do you want to rip it up as well?" Like, yeah, let's rip it up. And then at some point they realise they just ripped up a Quran, and then, oh, where's the problem? And I even like read out some like lines of like oppressing people in general, because I think with Islam as well, you can rape like captives, and it's like, no, I don't want to get into it. I genuinely believe that Islam is Satan, like the satanic cult, because Allah is Satan himself, like whispering, like saying, oh, you can get like these short-term pleasures, and I'll, yeah, you can do this and get like short-term pleasures, and then they'll commit awful acts, and then just become like terrible. They're just terrible people, because like, not even like in a religious standpoint, like giving into like short-term pleasures is a bad thing. You know, like chocolate bars and stuff like that. That's a short-term pleasure that harms you in the long run. And bullying people. Like people get pleasure from bullying others, and then with the long-term consequences, the victims, they're just messed up in the head. And it's like, people need to know that you just gotta tone things down, control yourself, have like because no one has like impulse control nowadays. Like they said, like those Satanists, they just want to do like anything that just pops into their minds without thinking of the consequence. They're literally children. Children are the ones that don't have impulse control. Not grown-ass adults that are just hooked on dopamine from doing degenerate sugar. But then again, that's just me sugarcoating it. God blimey, it just irritates me. I can't stand people like that in general, like whether they're Satanists or not. And it's like at the same time, I don't know. I feel like I'm agnostic now. because I was thinking about it while I was at work, but I forgot all the points now because I was just distracting myself with like just drawing and gaming and stuff. What was the things I was thinking of? I just pushed out of my mind now. It just imagine internet dial-up sounds as I'm trying to think. I know, because I feel like at the same time. Oh, that was it. So the guy that presented like the Satanist video, he's an Orthodox Christian, which is like, in his words, like the Christianity. Like everything else is fake. And it's like it's just, like Christianity obviously isn't perfect, and it's like being broken up into these like random sects and stuff, and I know for an absolute fact that Unitarian Christians, sinful, they're going straight to hell. Obviously that's like fake Christianity. That's like I call them atheist Christians. Because like they just want to validate their sinful ways with like the Bible. But then again, like the things that I've been calling sinful, just things that I just think of generally bad as like a human standpoint, like human morals. But I don't know, it just kind of annoys me. I still believe that God and Jesus are real, and I know for a fact that Christian is not the reincarnation of Jesus Christ, and that just makes me mad. Like trying to claim to be Jesus when he's not. He just wants to use his name to, like, what's the word? Like, not groom, because he's like indoctrinate. I guess it's like indoctrinate people into like worshipping him. Like, see, oh look, I'm Jesus Christ, so therefore you have to worship me, and you have to validate my God, like self-proclaimed goddesshood. That makes me mad. God, I can't stop coughing. And it's like at the same time, I don't want to stop. Like even if I don't decide to stay with Christianity, like God keeps His promises, and if I was to rescind my promise of like just indulging in naughty stuff on Sundays, then I'm breaking my promise to God, and I'll get sent to hell. I still like all my life I've feared about going to hell. And obviously I don't want to go there, but it's like I don't know if Christianity is like the true religion. Because like there's all like different ideas that make sense to me, like having like there's multiple gods of the world and reincarnation. Bloody Diesel. What was the other things? And that like people aren't inherently sinful. Like you only are sinful if you commit a sin. Like when Jesus was like put up on the cross, like crucified. Let's not try and sugarcoat it. It's not human, like the human race's sin. It's the ones that have like done it, the ones that have actively put him there. Like I'm not guilty of doing that. I didn't put him up on that cross. Like why should I be guilty of that? And I even heard of the concept of redeemer, but it's like how is like Jesus redeeming the human race, not just the people, even like just the people that are alive at the time. It makes no sense because it's not, like I said in the previous stream, I believe that in individualism, that people, like the individual choice of individual people matter to that individual and should be judged by that individual. So I don't know. Lisa's here, so I think where should I go now? I don't know. If she was on the phone, it would just make my decision for me. Maybe I should. Nah, I should get it for now. Because then I have to pause this video. I don't want to. But it's like I just want to forge my own path. Like, I don't. Oh yeah, that was it. Like I nearly turned to like, well, not witchcraft, but it's like the spirituality like side of things. Like I thought to myself, every time I think about that in a positive way, I'm in a bad spot. And I was right. And now that I feel a bit better about what I think about religion, it's like I don't want to turn to it anymore. I just because the thing that what I like about spirituality is like you set your own path. You control the universe with spells and magic rocks and stuff. Because I do want to take control of my own destiny and like stuff like that, you know. Like I don't like the because some people believe that God is like making all the decisions like then and there, but it feels like what makes more sense to me is that God has made the universe, but since Jesus died on the cross, he doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Like, because when I was reading the Bible, like God kept talking to people, making promises that if you do this, then I'll promise you this. And it's like, but then as soon as like Jesus Christ has died, he just doesn't want to talk to people anymore and just watches the show unfold. So we can pray to him all we want, like he just won't listen. And I feel like that's what's happening. Like not Jesus, God isn't listening to us anymore. Well, I'm not saying that he's. How do I phrase it? I can't figure out this puzzle. I was stuck for a bit. But yeah, it's I would not recommend religion to people, to be like, if you weren't born into it, like in a religious family, I do not recommend it. Now I don't want to turn to another religion or anything like that. Like I said, I just want to mind my own business, live my life like the way I want, like me thinking being a good person. But as well, I think we could learn a lot from Japanese people. I watched this video of like photos that are so Japanese, and this one photo in particular was everyone reverse parking in a like a car park. Oh my gosh, I wish we could have that, because the amount of like people that just can't reverse park is staggering. Like my dad like reverse parks into like spaces and all. Where was it? I forget now. Ah, crap, I forget. What's the other ones? Like for public toilets, there was like you can have stalls with like baby holders in them, and you see this photo of like a little baby, like just sitting there with like a little smile on the baby's face. And the Japanese trains just. Oh yeah, someone like stood up a coin on a Japanese train and said, "This is how smooth Japanese trains are." What was the other one? Oh yeah, there was this like survey sort of thing, and it was like, place a red dot of where you're from. We'd like to know where you're from, and then all the other countries just place the dots wherever, but the Japanese placed them in order, like. From like a nice straight lines and all that. And in like some football thing, like the Japanese fans stayed behind to pick up litter. What are the other ones? There's so many of them. Japanese people love the what's it called? The paper cranes, the little origami stars. and it'll like give them for free to people that are just passing by and putting them in orders. And another one was like apologizing for the Wi-Fi going down at 4 a.m. for an hour. And it's like, oh, okay. And I think there was another one that was apologizing, like a train that left a minute early or something. Like, why can't we have that? Like, just trains being early or something. Although the trains that I've been on, I think there was only a couple that have been delayed. And like, I just, some they'll arrive early, but they'll like stick around like for 5 minutes and then depart when it's the right time. But yeah, I don't know. I would love to experience Japan for myself, but I can't speak the language. I really can't. I'm so like not acknowledged in it. That's such a good way of phasing it, ain't it? What else has happened? Yeah, that was like an interesting video. And then I was watching videos about like Japanese people being interviewed for like what they don't like foreigners doing. It was mainly just like, just be polite and pick up your newspaper when you're done with it. Because this one guy said that he lived in New York for, I think it was 6 years, he said. And he hated how the people, they just like put the, like litter the newspaper on the floor. And I was like, I said in the comments that when I'm on the bus, like people just leave the newspapers on the seats of the bus, and it's annoying because I don't want to touch that newspaper because I don't know where it's been. Like if you've been coughing on it or you've got gross hands, it's like, why can't you just like pick it up and take it with you, or just at least put it back? It's like really annoying. Who just dropped it? So I've just been filling with like the needle minder. What else has happened? But I won't like the food very much, so won't I? And like, I remember there's like this one restaurant like chain that like you can choose like how spicy you want something to be. I don't remember what restaurant it was though. I just heard about it from like this Japan Analysis channel. What was it about? I don't remember. But just don't. Diesel just went quiet. Hush your mush, little bird. Oh yeah, I saw a video today. It was this channel that I've been watching. It's just like get recommended videos to me on the regular. It's like because the other ones I watched was of like, oh, what was it? Like different region, like different parts of the country in a nutshell sort of thing. And there was I watched one about Russia. Oh, what was the other one? America? Not America. It wasn't Spain. I just remember. I saw the other ones, but I don't remember. But anyways, he released one about the UK, like different UK cities. And then Leicester came up, and then the song that played was "I'm on Fire," and and it had like pictures of, like 2 Wojaks of like foreigners. And it's like, yeah, that's pretty much how. But then I said in the comments, it needs more Polish flags. I swear. Like out of all the Leicester cities, only 3 of them had like mainly like foreigners as like the Wojaks. The other one was Greater London, or was it something London? It's like one part of like London, and Birmingham. Oh, I don't remember the other one. I remember it was just 3, and Oh yeah, and the Aman Fa song was is Kasabian, and it kind of makes so much sense because Kasabian is a Leicester like origin band, and the I'm on Fire just makes so much sense because this whole city is on fire with how crap it is. Yeah, so like happy accident, I guess. What's it? Then, yeah. Why does this one forget? Oh yeah, I wonder if Kasabian is known outside of the UK because the I'm on Fire song is like really popular and it's like used in like adverts and stuff. Oh yeah, and my nephew was going to be named Kasabian, but my sister decided against it and chose a different name instead. I don't remember where she got the inspiration from though. I don't know. What was the other one? There was another funny one. Oh yeah, and Derbyshire in that video was like portrayed as like a countryside. I think I should just live in Derbyshire. Like, live somewhere nicer than Leicester. Oh yeah, and the video, like the photo used in the background, it was an old photo from like 2014 or so. Because the shop that was in the background no longer, it's now a Tim Hortons. Like, we have that now. Yeah, we need more like foreign companies in our freaking country. Because we ain't got enough foreign businesses as it is. Like, we can't just have like a regular mom and pop coffee shop or anything like that. No, we need more like freaking crappy ass foreign companies. Like, I swear, it must be like hemorrhaging money or something because it's just opening all these chains, and it's just because I've been watching videos like, I'm not sure if it's like just doom wank where they keep saying like companies are just losing money, and that it makes a bit of sense, I guess, like Uber and stuff like that, like, and YouTube, Twitter, because like they're not like for profit, like they just keep thinking we gotta expand, we gotta expand, we gotta expand, but they've got no plan after that. And it's like, why do you just keep like, you're just deeping out inflation porn at this rate. God, it's so annoying. God, my throat's getting a bit sore. I think I might stop streaming at some point. Gotta cut out. Oh, this look clever. And then take photos of it tomorrow, put it up on the second shop. Then... Oh yeah, I've been keeping up with the idea of like the certain freebies for certain people. Because 2 orders that came in recently, I'll check their favourites, and lo and behold, there's like some prize stuff in there, and I'm like, yep. Okay, you're getting a witch sticker, because I do not sell the witch stickers at all. So you can, here you go. Because I've got some stickers in like the free sticker tin, but the witch stickers, like they do not sell. So, and plus like they're really like unpopular. And plus like there's witches as well, they can relate to that, you know. Like, oh, I love witches. Like, oh, and I learnt a new term recently. And so you know you got the term boss girl. Well, here's pardon me, a better version. A boss hussy. A boss hussy got a gross pussy. I'm so kind, aren't I? But yeah, I hate the term boss girl. Right, it's so annoying. So then I just say boss hussy instead. Well, what does hussy mean though? Hussy meaning. I heard it from Bleach. A woman considered to be brazen or promiscuous, a saucy or impudent girl or young woman, the mistress of the house, same as housewife. Okay. So, I'm gonna go back to the thing to do that. So yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've talked about everything I wanted to, so I'm gonna eat some chocolate, then I don't know, do some drawing, I guess, because I need to finish off like the manga a bit more, because I'm on page 11, so I'm at like the halfway point. So I think 24 pages is like the absolute maximum I need. Like, I probably can get it done in 21 pages, in all honesty. Then I can start doing the line art when that's done, and then do the screen tones, and then send it off to be. Because I've done the front cover picture of like Paul holding some fruits. Well, the drip bearer. Yeah, okay, I'm done now. My voice is knackered, so I haven't even finished this video yet. So I beat Giovanni anyway. So yeah, well, thanks for listening. So adios.